All right, Kathy, we know dogs should come when they're called, but you know, it's really helpful if we have a backup command. So Lisa and I are going to take a moment or two and explain to you our magic word. Now, you've got to make it magic, and we do that with tiny little pieces of hot dog. So it goes real simple. We want to get Chopper to understand that when you yell your magic word, it means two things to Chopper. You have found some really good food, and you plan on sharing it with him. So the place he wants to be is in front of you. So we just start it real easy. They make quick associations, and it goes fast.
You want to pick a magic word. Something that means wow, something that you're willing to yell like a cheerleader in public.
Do I get to pick it, or
you
do you
get to pick it, but we can give you some examples.
Oh, okay.
Yahtzee.
Jackpot.
Party time.
Ooh, Yahtzee.
Cocktails.
Bingo.
Bingo it is. You pick. But you know, again, we want it to be something
Okay.
wow, something exciting, something that you're really willing to yell out in public. Okay, now another thing is we want this to be very obscure. So, if you're used to eating hot dogs around the house, you don't want to make it hot dog. Okay, touchdown is a fantastic word.
Oh, I like touchdown.
Unless you're a football fan.
Oh.
Because again, this is not something that we want your dog to hear all the time. Okay, so it has to be a safety word, something that means
Jackpot's
nothing
good.
more. Okay.
I don't play the slots, so that's good.
Okay,
All right, that'll work.
fantastic. So jackpot it is.
Okay.
So it goes like this.
Chopper, it's jackpot time. It's jackpot time. Take him by the collar, let go of the collar, and then start feeding him 30 seconds worth of something wow.
Okay. And only use that for when I use the. I got it now.
So small little pieces. We want 30 seconds worth.
And only when. And this is the only time that he gets it.
Well, the high-end thing, yes.
Right,
So
okay.
we want him to know that when he hears the word, it's wow. And we just keep feeding for 30 seconds.
You just count like 1001, 1002.
Yeah, that's fine. Or have 30 little pieces and give him one every second. But
Okay.
he's got to have a long-term pad.
Yeah,
That's why this works. If he just runs over and he gulps down a whole half a hot dog in 1 second, it's not as effective as more. I get more.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. No.
So that was about 30 seconds worth.
Okay, good.
But again, this has to mean more to him than the squirrel up the tree
Right.
or the dog across the street. This is
I'm
serious.
irresistible.
No. Again, anytime you use this word, you are feeding him.
Okay.
This is not something that you practice once in a while and say, okay, jackpot, and then you have nothing. No. This is a guarantee. This is, you know, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush
Okay.
type exercise, because if he sees another dog down the street, you want to know that you can, you know, and he takes off for whatever reason, you know, you want to be able to yell, Chopper, jackpot, jackpot. And again, you calmly
Oh,
take
hey,
him
look.
by the
Oh, he's
exactly.
looking.
You calmly take him by the collar, you release the collar, and then you start paying him off. Now, do you have any idea why you might take him by the collar?
Because to get him away from something, or I want to grab him if he's going someplace, I can yell the name and at the same time grab him. So that's a good thing. He knows when he feels that tug, then he'll go, whoa, turn to mom.
Close.
And get
Very, very
Pretty
close.
close.
Okay.
We
Dang.
you're doing awesome. We just want him to know that, gee whiz, every time mom or dad yells jackpot, they always take me by the collar. That's just part of the routine. So in case he's out there in front of the car, or whatever the case out there, you're used to taking him by the collar. You do not want this to be something he's not used to. You don't want
Okay.
him to feel trapped. So you
Gotcha.
always take him by the collar.
All right, now we want to practice this a little bit so this becomes ingrained in Chopper's mind. We'd like you to practice this like a prescription. We want you to do it once or twice a day, generally twice for a puppy, once or twice for an adult dog. You're going to practice it those times a day for 30-second intervals for a feed out, and you want to do this for 42 days. You practice this for 42 days, you've got it, you're used to it, he's used to it, and it becomes wow. But you got to get creative. These guys are smart. You can't say, oh my gosh, it's 3:15, I've got to do the magic word. He'll know time after a while. So you got to do it at random.
Oh.
And you've got to make it odd so he never knows when it's going to happen. And we want him to have experience with it anywhere. So this is on a
yeah.
walk sometimes. You take him visiting a friend. You do it in their backyard. He needs to know, like, it could happen anywhere. And when he hears that word, the only response we want him is, oh my gosh, mom has found the good stuff. She wants to share. I want to be in front of her. And of course she's going to grab my collar because she always does that.
Okay.
So you just want to make it seamless. So when there is an emergency, you don't have any treats. He's not going to know that until after the collar grab, right? And you're going like, whew, I've got him, he's safe. That's all we're looking for. This is
That's the treat.
emergency backup. So, you ready to give it a try?
Yeah.
All right, be enthusiastic. You can say it 2 or 3 times and go
Okay, you
for
ready?
it.
Okay.
Take him by the collar, don't forget that.
Okay, now I say the
The magic word 2 or 3
word,
times,
and then okay,
like
okay.
you're announcing a big party.
Hey, Chopper! Jackpot! Jackpot, Chopper! Jackpot time!
Okay, let go. And then now it's time to just be quiet. Perfect.
Now, how long do you think it's going to take him to figure this out?
Oh yeah, I'm 42 days of this. Okay, that's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Oh, it's not going to even take the 42
He'll figure it
days.
out in about 3 days.
Yeah, well,
but
he's-
after that, he needs repetition.
He's already in love with me.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Chopper.
And when it comes to little dogs, you'll just want to pick them up, set them back down, and then start feeding them the treats.